And it's just chaotic and asinine to think that we're just gonna choose from a list of bad choices. To quote LeBron, to take our talent somewhere else. You're not gonna be appreciated by Cleveland. South Beach is calling. What's up? It's your boy Centron coming back at you with another reaction video. And I kid you not, that's my real name. Back looking at part 2 of the demonization of Campion Samuels and the fallout of that. So let's get straight into the video. So kids, don't join the gang. Or click.
I think the long-term effects are not going to be, most particularly with women, are going to like.
What are those long-term effects, in your opinion, if you can predict those outcomes?
Well, I mean, I think, especially on YouTube, we've already seen the remnants of it happening. When you talk about black men going overseas, when you talk about black men looking to other groups, and not necessarily, because I think popular parlance is that they just go to white women. Which,
yeah.
If you've been paying attention, it's been debunked. Black men will find women from other countries who are as chocolate as I am or darker. That but the whole question of going elsewhere, finding other ways to match and connect with women, to kind of escape.
1 + 3 is 4, as well as
in many ways baked into
2
Black
+ 2
American culture. You're seeing more of it. So on social media, we've seen movements in the last decade or longer where these brothers have been articulating themselves. That's why SBM and so on and so forth, MGTOW. But here's the thing. Black men have been doing that for decades. We just never named it.
And he's correct. I've seen people. I was born and raised in South Florida, and the Haitian community brought influx of people in from the island of Haiti, obviously, and as well as people from across the diaspora, Dominican Republic. To some extent, you could say Cuba and some groups within the South American continent, Brazilian, definitely you can trace, and even Panamanian. But I live abroad. I live in Japan myself, so I'm obviously divested, not for that reason exclusively, but this is where things have led me with my studies and discipline that I undertook in university. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. One way to cook an egg. So with us being the most desirable man on this planet, as the statistics the media portrays, we have options. And if you look at rating scales, ranking scales, desirability, where the black women fall, their options are obviously limited, comparatively speaking, to black men. And with brothers educating themselves, being well traveled, and yeah, like Dr. T. Johnson said, just not limited to non-black women. There are black women in the diaspora continent, specifically, that women are, there, willing to fill a more traditional role. And it's just chaotic and asinine to think that we're just gonna choose from a list of bad choices when there's a whole new world over here just sitting right there for the taking. And to quote LeBron, to take our talent somewhere else. You're not gonna be appreciated by Cleveland. South Beach is calling. And it's just ridiculous to think so. To think otherwise. Because black women want to put their claim on black men and say, basically say, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. So you have to put up with me, deal with me. No. By far and by large, we do deal with black women, but that just may not be you, my black American sister, or other communities as well. UK women might have similar attitudes to their sisters across the Atlantic, Western women. Go where I've heard this recently, and makes too much sense. Go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. And what in the do you think men are going to do when they have an option, they have an out? date. I mean, because I'm black. And yeah, my wife may not be black, but whoever I mate with and make kids with, they're going to be black. I can still instill with them their identity, teach them about their forefathers and their ancestors. So it's a win-win, baby. To think otherwise is just preposterous. Black women, wake up, smell the coffee, get over yourself. Because you're going to find yourself in dire straits before you know it. But hey, you don't want to take the advice, don't. But don't be surprised when you ask, where are men?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like.
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.